Are you scared of visiting the dentist? Let me tell you a story about Marcia, a vibrant young woman in her 20s who was constantly haunted by this fear. The mere thought of visiting a dentist sent her into a frenzy, thanks to the countless horror stories she'd heard about painful procedures and indifferent dentists. In comes Jane, her trusted friend, who, after noticing Marcia's distress, decides to lend a helping hand. Jane had recently met a dentist who, unlike the ones in Marcia's nightmares, had a reputation for being friendly and gentle. Her name was Dr. Clarissa. Jane was confident that Clarissa's unique approach to dentistry would be the perfect antidote to Marcia's dental phobia. Marcia, although skeptical, couldn't ignore her friend's enthusiasm. The promise of a different experience, a dentist who truly cared about her patients' comfort, was tempting. But Marcia had been let down before. All dentists she'd met so far seemed to be cut from the same cloth. Would Dr. Clarissa be any different? Jane was certain. She had experienced Clarissa's work firsthand and was convinced that Marcia would have a positive experience. Jane believed that Clarissa's skill and compassion set her apart from other dentists, making her the ideal candidate to help Marcia overcome her fear. With a pinch of apprehension and a dollop of hope, Marcia decided to take a leap of faith. She agreed to meet Dr. Clarissa, putting her trust in Jane's judgment. But she had one condition. If this experience turned out to be just like the others, she vowed to never step foot in a dentist's office again. So, with that pact made, Marcia embarks on her journey to overcome her dental fear, hoping that Dr. Clarissa would live up to Jane's glowing recommendation. Will she be able to conquer her fear, or will this visit be another addition to her collection of dental horror stories? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, fine. I'll give her a try. But if she's not as good as you say she is, I'm never going to the dentist again. Good morning. How can I help you today? Marcia hears as she steps into the bright and welcoming dental clinic of Dr. Clarissa. The receptionist's warm greeting seems to chip away at the icy dread that has been building up in her. Marcia is here for a dental appointment, an experience she's been dreading for months. But her friend Jane assured her that Dr. Clarissa was different, that she was gentle and kind. Marcia hopes Jane was right. Soon, a tall woman with a reassuring smile enters the room. Hello, Marcia. I'm Dr. Clarissa, she says, her voice as warm as the receptionist's. Marcia feels a small knot of tension unravel in her chest. Dr. Clarissa starts by engaging Marcia in a conversation about her dental history, her concerns, and her fears, making sure she feels heard and understood. Then, she introduces Marcia to a technique that she uses with all her patients, the tell, show, do technique. I'm going to use a tell, show, do technique to help you relax and feel more comfortable during your appointment, Dr. Clarissa says. First, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, then I'll show you how I'm going to do it, and then I'll do it. This will give you time to prepare and will help you feel more in control. This technique, Marcia finds, is quite effective. Dr. Clarissa walks her through each procedure, from cleaning to examining, and finally to polishing her teeth. She shows Marcia the instruments she will be using and explains how they work. As Dr. Clarissa gently cleans her teeth, Marcia finds it's not as bad as she expected. The dentist's steady hands and calming voice make the process feel almost relaxing. When Dr. Clarissa finishes, she talks to Marcia about her findings and discusses a treatment plan. The visit ends with a polishing procedure that leaves Marcia's teeth feeling smooth and clean. Okay, that sounds good, Marcia finds herself saying, surprised at how different this dental visit has been from her previous experiences. She leaves the clinic feeling relieved, and for the first time in a long while, not terrified of her next dental appointment. Now, I'm going to start cleaning your teeth. Dr. Clarissa's voice rings through the room, a beacon of confidence and reassurance. The dental procedure is about to commence, and with it, the transformation of Marcia's apprehension into relief. Dr. Clarissa's approach is rooted in empathy. She understands that the dental chair can be a place of concern for many, and her goal is to make it a sanctuary of trust and comfort. Her technique, the tell, show, do, is a testament to this approach. First, she tells Marcia what she will be doing, cleaning her teeth. This simple act of verbalizing the procedure demystifies the process, breaking it down to its basic elements. It's no longer a looming unknown, but a simple, manageable task. Next, she shows Marcia the tools she will be using. The toothbrush, familiar and non-threatening. The fluoride toothpaste, a daily staple in most households. By introducing these familiar items, Dr. Clarissa bridges the gap between the dental office and the comfort of home. With the groundwork laid, it's time for the do. Dr. Clarissa begins to gently clean Marcia's teeth. Her movements are precise, her touch light. She narrates her actions, guiding Marcia through the process with her calming voice. The toothbrush glides over Marcia's teeth, the fluoride toothpaste working its magic. "This doesn't feel too bad," Marcia admits, her voice tinged with surprise. The fear that had once consumed her thoughts begins to ebb away, replaced by a sense of calm and relief. "I'm glad to hear that," Dr. Clarissa responds, her voice warm with satisfaction. She continues her work, her focus unwavering. Her goal isn't just to clean Marcia's teeth, but to create an environment where Marcia feels heard, understood, and comfortable. The cleaning complete, it's time for the examination. Dr. Clarissa explains the process, ensuring Marcia understands what she's looking for and why. She's thorough, her trained eyes scanning for any signs of concern. With the examination complete, the final step awaits: the polishing. Dr. Clarissa introduces the polishing paste and the soft rotary brush. She explains their purpose, transforming them from strange tools into allies in the fight against plaque and tartar. The polishing begins. The rotary brush hums a gentle tune as it dances across Marcia's teeth, the polishing paste working in harmony to remove any lingering plaque or tartar. Dr. Clarissa's hands move with practiced ease, her focus on ensuring Marcia's comfort never wavering. "My teeth feel really smooth," Marcia comments, her voice filled with wonder. The fear that had once clouded her thoughts has been replaced with a sense of accomplishment. She faced her fear, and not only did she survive, but she thrived. Dr. Clarissa's response is simple but heartfelt. "I'm glad to hear that. I think you're going to be very pleased with the results." Her words aren't just a prediction, but a promise. A promise that dental visits don't have to be a source of fear, but a step towards better health. A promise that she's there, ready to guide her patients through the process with kindness and understanding. And so, the dental procedure concludes. But it's not just the end of a procedure, it's the start of a new relationship, one built on trust, respect, and a shared goal to make dental visits a positive experience. "My teeth feel really smooth." "I'm glad to hear that. I think you're going to be very pleased with the results." And indeed, Marcia was. After her appointment, she found that her teeth felt cleaner than they ever had before. She felt a sense of accomplishment, having faced her fear and come out the other side unscathed. Marcia's experience with Dr. Clarissa was a revelation. She realized that not all dentists were the same, and that finding one who prioritized patient comfort and communication was key. This was a stark contrast to the horror stories she had heard of painful procedures and indifferent practitioners. Dr. Clarissa had shown her that dental appointments could be a positive experience. Her use of the tell, show, do technique had made Marcia feel in control and informed about the process, alleviating much of her anxiety. The gentle yet thorough cleaning and examination, as well as the clear communication about what to expect, had made all the difference. Marcia left the dental office feeling relief and even a sense of pride. She had taken an important step towards maintaining her oral health, despite her fears, and she knew that she would be able to do it again. Her fear of dentists had been significantly reduced, replaced by a newfound trust and confidence. In the days following her appointment, Marcia noticed a significant improvement in her oral health. Her teeth felt cleaner, her gums healthier. She was even motivated to improve her daily dental care routine, knowing that regular visits to a good dentist were part of the equation. Marcia's story is not unique. Many people harbor fears about visiting the dentist, often based on past experiences or stories they've heard. But as Marcia discovered, finding the right dentist can make all the difference. A dentist who prioritizes patient comfort, who communicates clearly about what to expect, and who performs their work with care and precision can transform a dental visit from a source of dread to a positive experience. So, Are you still scared of visiting the dentist?